Good evening and welcome to basketball action here on Zaleski Sports. We are at the Stratford High School gym this evening as the Stratford Tigers, coming in with a 5-1 conference record, 10-1 overall, will be playing host to the Assumption Royals, who come into this contest 3-3 in conference, 4-8 overall. Stratford, in their last 6 ball games that they have won, the last time they lost was against Marathon, and since then they have reeled off 6 straight wins, and defensive-wise, they have only given up an average of 37.1 points per ball game in those last 6 ball games, and played outstanding defense. Assumption Royal, as I mentioned, they are 3-3 in conference. One of their big wins was a defeat of the Auburndale Eagles, and it actually was the Eagles' only loss this season. And Assumption beat them on their home floor, 48-40, back on Friday, December 20th, just before the Christmas break. And so, but they have lost now 5 of their last 6 ball games. They beat Rochelle back on January 7th, 72-43. They had a nail biter on last Friday when they traveled up to Rib Lake and lost 42-39. So we're not sure what Assumption team will show up tonight. Defensive-wise, I think Stratford, who has played outstanding defense all year long, are going to be very tough and should have a good showing defensive-wise again this evening. I'm Mike Steinwagner along with Ryan Rasmussen. We're going to be bringing you all the action. We're about 3 minutes away. And this pregame show is brought to you by Stratford Building Supplies. Stratford Building Supply will build anything, anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies, look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project to go to stratfordbuilding.com. So we're going to be back in just a couple minutes here, and we'll have the national anthem and do a little bit of, we'll give you the standings also in the conference, and we'll be back in just a bit. And tonight's game is sponsored by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we're back here at Stratford, just seconds away from starting of tonight's contest. The standings in the Merriwood Conference South, right now, there's a 3-way tie with Auburndale, Marathon, and the Stratford Tigers, all at 5-1. Auburndale is 10-1 overall, Marathon 8-3. They with a big win over Stratford earlier this year, and Stratford's only loss was to Marathon, and they are 10-1 overall. Assumption is in 4th place at 3-3, 4-8 overall. The Edgar Wildcats 2-4, 5-6 overall, and the Newman Catholic Cardinals are 1-5 in conference, 2-9 overall. We are going to see 2 of the premier players here in the Merriwood Conference South this evening, as J.T. Schlafer of Assumption, who is second in the conference in scoring, averaging 20.5 points a ball game in conference play. And also Drew Bruzowitz, who is fourth in the conference, averaging 18. And we're going to send it right over to the PA announcer here at Stratford.
The Assumption Royals. And your Stratford Tigers. Stratford High School, Assumption High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Next, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem by the Stratford Alumni Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Johan Rickinger. To all military personnel and the Stratford High School Alumni Pep Band. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Assumption Royals.
And our starting lineup for tonight's ball game is brought to you by the Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the floor, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score with trusted, local, affordable service. Starting for the Assumption Royals, at guard, a 5'10 junior, averaging 8.7 points a ball game. Number 1, Logan Nystrom. At a guard spot, a senior, a 5'10, averaging 8.1 points a ball game, Owen Hagen. At a forward position, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Chase Lieberg. At a forward position, the number 2 scorer in the conference, a 5'10 junior, J.T. Schlafer. And at a center position, a 6'5 sophomore, number 23, averaging 2.5 points a ball game, is Parker Verwing. The head coach for the Assumption Royals are Josh Paltz in his 4th season. For the Stratford Tigers, they will start Alex Chapel, a 5'11 guard, senior, averaging 7.1 points a ball game. At a forward position, a 5'10 senior, number 4, averaging 7.5, Jet Shaner. At the guard spot, a 5'10 senior, averaging 18 points a ball game, number 5, Drew Bruzowitz. At a guard position, a 5'10 junior, number 11, averaging 8 points a ball game, Brooks Vanderhoff. And starting at a forwards position, a 6'1 senior, and averaging 6.2 points a ball game, number 21, Caden Foster. The officials for this evening's contest, assigned by the Marywood Conference, is Corey Germel, Mark Crake, and Paul Knetter. And the head coach for the Stratford Tigers is Kurt Schmidt in his 21st season. Jumping for Assumption is J.T. Schlafer and number 21, Foster. And the Stratford Tigers control the opening tip. We got Foster off on the left wing, looking for an opening man. Passes off to Bruzewitz at the top of the key. Over to Shaner. Shaner dribbles to his left, passes off to Vanderhoff. Driving to his left and sliding a little bit was Jet Shaner as the Tigers turn it over, their first turnover of the ball game. Assumption Royals, we'll see if they can get this offense going a little bit, as they are averaging 51.8 points a ball game, but giving up 56 a ball game, which is fourth in the conference. And the ball, Slater thought it was tipped out of bounds by a Stratford player, but the official says it's going to be Stratford's ball. Bruzewitz bringing the ball up across the timeline, getting a little pressure from JT. Going to his right is Foster. Back out to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff up with the shot. Off the backboard, no good. Saved by Vanderhoff. Foster for three, no good. Rebound by Shaner. Shaner up with the shot. Off the rim, and he's fouled. And he'll be going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jamie Wenzel at Service Pro for number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Shaner up with the first one off the front of the rim, no good. As Shaner misses the second also. JT with a pass over to inside, shot up by rebound Gold, taken by Verwink as Verwink comes up with the first basket of the night, and stolen by JT, and JT puts it up and good. So Assumption out in front 4-0 here early in the first half with 16 minutes left in this first half. Bruzewitz feeds off to Foster. Foster to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff back over to Foster for three. Good! As Foster hits from the outside. He's been struggling a little bit with that three-point shot, but that game against Stanley Boyd, he started opening up a little bit, and he hit three in that ball game. 4-3 Royals. As Lieberg was driving, he was fouled. Foster with the foul. That's his first personal foul. So fouls are at one apiece. Long shot by JT for three. You can see why he's averaging 21.2 points a ball game. Second top scorer in the Marywood Conference. As JT is guarding Bruzewitz, so it'll be a great matchup. Foster with a three-pointer again, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by JT. JT across the timeline. Passes off to Lieberg, inside to Verwink. Back out to Lieberg. Driving is Hagen. Passes off to Lieberg. Lieberg up with the shot, good. As Assumption jumps out to a 9-3 lead here. Last couple ball games, Stratford has started out very slow to begin the ball game, but seems to pick it up about halfway through the first half. This motion offense. Up with the shot is Bruzewitz, and he is fouled.
Number 2, Hagen.
And Owen Hagen picks up the foul, his first personal. And Bruzewitz up with the free throw, and it's no good. Coming in for the Assumption Royals is J.J. Oswald. In for the Tigers is Caleb Wrench, and number 10, that would be Riley Spindler. Bruzewitz with the second one from the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is good. So the Tigers pick up their 4th point of the ballgame, 9-4 Royals. JT out on top, passes off to Oswald with it. Passes off to Verwink. Verwink looking for an opening. Dribbling to the left is Lieberg. Lieberg back over to Oswald. Oswald shot, no good. And coming up with a loose ball is Wrench. Wrench to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz with the 3. Good! And Bruzewitz hits from downtown as he's got 4 on the night, 9-7. Assumption Royals up by 2. Crossing the timeline is Nystrom. Passes out on top to JT. JT driving to his right, up, and off the rim, no good. Bruzewitz with the rebound. Passes off to Shaner. Shaner with the shot, and coming up with a loose rebound is Chapel as he picks up his first 2 of the night. He's averaging 7-1 on the season, and we're knotted up at 9. JT out on top. Passes off to Oswald. Oswald to Nystrom. To Verwink. Back to JT. JT with a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz brings it across the timeline. Feeds it off to Spindler. Spindler thought about the 3-pointer. Passes it off to Chapel. Chapel dribbling to his right. Back out on top to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz to Wrench. Cross court to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz drives past JT. Shot no good. JT with the rebound. JT across the timeline. To Lieberg. To Nystrom. Nystrom to Verwink in the corner. Passes to JT. JT, Chapel on him. Verwink goes to his left. Passes off to Lieberg. Lieberg with the shot. And they're going to call a travel on Lieberg. A turnover. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is a team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and on Facebook. Spindler with the 3. Off the rim, no good. JT with the rebound for the Assumption Royals. JT to Ron Board, who's now in the ball game. To Oswald, to JT. JT to his left. Passes off to number 14. That is Board. And Board's shot is no good. Rebound taken by Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff going one-on-one. Passes off to Brady Berg, who's in the game. 3-point shot by Vanderhoff, no good. Rebound taken by Spindler. And bad pass by Spindler as going to coast, and missing the layup was Ron Board. He thought he could get a Stratford player up in the air, but to no prevail. Spin move by Vanderhoff, and he is fouled on the arm going up for the layup. He'll shoot 2. We got 3 new Tigers coming in and 1 Assumption. And the foul is on number 11. That's JT Schlafer with his first personal. That's the team 3rd at the line, at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jamie Wenzel free throw like it never happened. And hitting and rolling around and falling in for Vanderhoff. He gets his first point of the night as Chapel comes back in. Foster comes back in, and let's see here. Wrench comes back in also, as Vanderhoff will attempt his second, and it's up and no good. Schlafer across the timeline, and a bad pass and a turnover for the Assumption Royals. And coming in for the Assumption Royals will be Owen Hagan. Had a quick breather there. Going out is J.J. Oswald. It'll be Stratford's ball. Stratford up 10-9 with 10:44 left in the first half. Vanderhoff to Wrench on top. To Chapel. Bounce pass to Wrench. To Bruserwitz. Bruserwitz way at the top of the key. Pass to Chapel. Chapel to his right. Looking for someone. Gets it to Wrench. To Bruserwitz. And a bad pass and intercepted by the Royals. And we've got a backcourt foul on Foster. And that will be his second personal and team second.
Foster, team second. Shaner checking in for the Tigers.
It'll be Royals ball with 10:07 left here until halftime. Nystrom out on top. Passes off to Hagan. Hagan to his left. And knocked away by Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff with a breakaway. And it's good. And a foul by J.T. Schlafer. As Schlafer tried to block that shot and give Vanderhoff his third point of the night. As the Tigers take a 12-9 lead here. And that is the fourth team foul on the Assumption Royals. Both Hagan and Schlafer now have 2 fouls. And not converting on the three-point play was Vanderhoff. Schlafer looking for a man, went to Verwink. Out on the left wing to Nystrom. Back to JT. To Hagan. Hagan looking for an open man. Passes to Verwink. Back out on top to JT. JT to his left. Bounce pass to Nystrom. Back out on top to Hagan. To Trey France, who's now in the ball game for the Royals. Verwink. Assumption very patiently looking for that opening, and it's knocked away. Bruserwitz feeding Spindler, and Spindler's shot is missed. And the Assumption Royals control the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Stratford Tigers. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Assumption Royals taking the ball out underneath their own basket with 8:45 left here in the first half. Bounce pass inside, knocked around, and coming up with it is Brady Berg. Berg out on top to Shaner. To Bruserwitz. Bruserwitz driving up good. And Bruserwitz gets his 6th point of the night. And the Tigers are up 14-9. Driving the lane and picking up the foul. Driving the lane was Trey France. And the foul, I think, will be on Brady Berg.
Also number 12, Berg.
Yes, Brady Berg will pick up the foul. That's his first personal foul. And the team third. And the Royals will be taking it out underneath their own basket. JT taking it out. And JT, Shaner guarding him. And working his way towards the basket was Lieberg, and he's going to pick up a foul on
Falls on number 1, Wrench.
on Caleb Wrench and his first personal foul. And that's the team fourth. Each team with 4 personal fouls here in the first half. On top of the board to Oswald, to JT, cross-court pass to Lieberg. Lieberg trying to find an opening person, and JT with a shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Lieberg. To Board. Out on top to France, to JT, to Oswald, and knocked around and goes in back into the hands of J.J. Oswald. Schlafer passes off the top of the key to France. JT, bounce pass. Out on the left wing. Assumption has run the ball very well here. And shot by JT, no good. Spindler with the rebound. And bringing it down the floor is Wrench. And Bruzewitz saves it from going across the timeline. Wrench for 3. Good! For the coffin corner. As he gets his first 3 of the night, the 12-point lead. Excuse me, an 8-point lead. Got problems with the math tonight. Must be the cold. And we are going to have a timeout, 30-second timeout. And so we're going to take a timeout also, and this timeout is brought to you by Sheds.com here on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
We're back here at Stratford High School where the Stratford Tigers are up 17-9. 30-second timeout here. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. 6:19 left until halftime. JT Schlafer brings it across the timeline. Out to round board. To JT, being closely guarded by Chapel. And losing his balance is Lieberg, but the Assumption Royals still control the loose ball. Driving the lane, and into the lane, we are going to have a foul on the Stratford Tigers as JT was passing it off. And the foul is on Caleb Wrench, his second personal. That is the team 5th. Coming in for Wrench will be Riley Spindler. Riley averaging 6 points a ball game on the season, coming off the bench for the Stratford Tigers. JT at the top of the key. Passes off the board to Hagen. Over to Lieberg at the top of the key. Looking for an opening. That's Nystrom with a 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Brady Berg. Underneath to Chapel. Chapel looking for an opening. And a 3-pointer. Good by Spindler. Riley Spindler. As I mentioned, he's halfway to his season average of 6. Nystrom. And with the shot is Lieberg off the back of the rim, no good, as Bruzewitz goes coast to coast. And blocking foul as Bruzewitz tossed it up there. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Chase Lieberg.
Also number 3, Lieberg.
And that's his first personal. That's a team 5th. And going to the line.
Shaner returning for Stratford. Brewing checking in for Assumption.
They're going to say it was not a shooting foul. So it'll be the Tigers' ball underneath their own basket. And a quick pass to Shaner underneath. Nobody guarding Shaner. And Shaner picks up 2. And it's 22-9 with 4:45 left until half. Verwink out on top to Braden Peters, who's now in the ball game for the Royals. Peters averaging 2.7 points a ball game. JT hits the floor. Verwink, and lucky bounce into JT's hands. Going to his right is Lieberg, and Lieberg gets it stolen by Shaner. And bringing it up court is Bruzewitz. 3-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. Verwink with the rebound, stolen by Shaner, and we've got a kicking violation against the Assumption Royals. It'll be Stratford's ball, and that'll be right underneath their own basket. The next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Cricklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. Spindler out on top to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof goes to his left, goes up with the shot, and good. Vanderhoof with 5 on the night. Good balanced scoring by the Stratford Tigers, 24-9 as the Tigers are up. Started out a little slow, but as we hit that 10-minute mark, they picked her up again. Out on top, Nystrom with the shot, off the back of the rim, no good. And Shaner with the rebound to Spindler. Spindler to Bruzewitz on top. Shaner sets the pick. And off Shaner's hands and into the hands of a Royal player. JT working the far corner. Nystrom working Spindler. JT and Bruzewitz. Great matchup. Lieberg to Nystrom. Over to Peters. JT with it. Nystrom out on top, going against Spindler. Passes off to Board. Back out on top to Lieberg, to Board, to JT. JT drives to his right, goes up, good! As JT has now 7 points on the night. Bruzewitz across the timeline. Vanderhoof. Back to Bruzewitz in the far corner. Bruzewitz driving up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Lieberg. JT thought about the 3. Had problems controlling and knocked out of bounds by Shaner. And coming in for the Assumption Royals will be Owen Hagan and number 12, J.J. Oswald for the Royals. We're at the 2-minute mark. And the Stratford Tigers are up by 13, 24-11. 3-point shot taken by Oswald. Good! As Oswald gets his first basket with a big 3 and puts the Royals back within 10. Here in the closing minute and a half of the first half. Vanderhoof going one-on-one with, and stolen away. JT with the steal, pass down floor, and way too long. Intended for J.J. Oswald as he could not reach it. And so Stratford will take over. Very, very fast first half. Each team with only 5 fouls. Bruzewitz going to his left with a spin move, up and fouled, and he'll be going to the line. And we'll see who the officials got the foul on here.
Well, falls on number 2, Hagen.
On number 2, Owen Hagen. That is his third personal foul. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Bruzewitz, and he cans the first one. That's 7 points now for Drew Bruzewitz tonight, averaging 18 on the night. Drew is a 75% free throw shooter, shoots 47% from three-point range. Bruzewitz up with the second, and good, as he's 3 for 4 on the night at the free throw line. Coming across the timeline is JT. The board to Oswald. Oswald to his right, passes off to France. France goes into Verwink, and Verwink gets his 4th point of the night. He's averaging 2.5. He's met his average already tonight. Great game for him so far. It's been tough on the boards also. Bruzewitz taking his time, looking for possibly the last shot. They're going to work it. Vanderhoff over to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz going to his left, backs to Shaner, to Wrench, to Bruzewitz, to Chapel. Bruzewitz out on top. JT on him, one-on-one. JT with 2 fouls. He's got to be careful. Step back jumper, good! As Bruzewitz hits just before the buzzer, and Stratford will go to the locker room with a 28-16 halftime lead. And we'll see if what Coach Pultz can do to get the Assumption Royals back into this ball game. They're only down by 12, but Stratford's been playing very, very good defense the last 10 minutes here. So we'll be back with some halftime stats, and tonight's game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
That's Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield, and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Joe will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
We're back here at Stratford, and the Stratford Tigers are out in front 28-16 against the Assumption Catholic Royals. And scoring in the first half for the Stratford Tigers, Caleb Wrench with 3, Alex Chapel with 2, Jet Shaner with 2, Riley Spindler with 3, Brooks Vanderhoff with 5, Caden Foster with 3, and the leading scorer, Drew Bruzowitz with 10. Tigers are 4 for 9 at the free throw line, and they have hit for 3 3-pointers in this contest. For the Assumption Royals, they are led in scoring by J.T. Schlafer with 7 points, Chase Liebert with 2, J.J. Oswald with 3, and Parker Verwink with 4. And our halftime stats are brought to you by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. That's Fleet Farm in Marshfield. And the next ball games for the Assumption Royals after this will be on Friday, when they have a home game against the Newman Catholic Cardinals. And the tip-off of that contest is at 7:15. And then on Saturday, they're going to travel over to Circle Pines, Minnesota, and take on Sentinel in a ball game. And their Sentinel is a record over there is 6-5, and in that conference, there's 18 teams in that conference over there, and Assumption Royals are going to take a little trip over to Minnesota. And the Stratford Tigers will be in action with a big one coming up Friday night at Auburndale, as the Auburndale Eagles, who are 5-1, and the Tigers 5-1. It'll be a battle for first place in the Marewood South Friday night over in Auburndale. And in fact, Ryan and I will be in Auburndale Thursday night for the big matchup with the Stratford Tigers and the Auburndale Eagles, also the girls. And in that contest, when Stratford played here, it was a 20-point victory against the Auburndale Eagles, and between the Auburndale Eagles and Stratford and Assumption, it's a tight race in the Marewood South also. So we're going to be back in just a little bit, and I'm going to let Ryan run a few more commercials here, and we'll come back with more information for you in the second half. And this contest is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com on Zaleski Sports.
Valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
We're back here at Stratford, and I got to get a little chuckle. Ryan just got a text from his mom. She's keeping an eye on him to run those commercials there. And also, we've got a little over 300 watching our contest here tonight. We want to thank you, fans, for watching basketball action, high school basketball action here on Zaleski Sports. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here doing this job, and we enjoy it, and we enjoy you watching us. And so keep up the good work, and like I said, we really enjoy it. One thing I want to bring up is the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame inductees, the 2025 class, just was announced just yesterday. And there's a few names on there. Mitch Hauser from Lodi, a high school coach, is going in. Also, Tony Bennett, University of Virginia. And, of course, Tony played his high school ball at Green Bay. And he's going in as a college coach and also as a player here in 2005. So congratulations to Tony Bennett. I've known his uncle Jack for many, many years. In fact, he hired me when I was at UW Stevens Point for 17 years, and I want to congratulate Tony on making it. And also a real good friend of mine, Scott Krieger, who works for the radio station over in Stevens Point. He has covered Pointer basketball, Smash, and Pacelli, and he is going to be inducted in the Friends of the Game also. In the Coaches Hall of Fame. So I'll get a chance to see Scotty on Saturday at a Pointer game as it's alumni game over at the Pointers on Saturday. So congratulations, Scotty, and we'll see you on Saturday. And we're going to be starting second half action here. In for the Assumption Royals will be Logan Nystrom, Owen Hagen, Chase Lieberg, JT Schlafer, and number 23, Parker Verwink, who they started. Starters for the Tigers here in the second half is Alex Chapel, Jet Shaner, and Schlafer hits one to bring the Royals back within 10 now. Also on the floor is Caden Foster and Brooks Vanderhoff and Drew Bruzewitz for the Tigers. Pass inside to Chapel. Chapel just misses it. And stolen away, Bruzewitz going coast to coast here. Pass to Chapel inside. Chapel up good with a little, we'll say about 4 or 5 footer. And he'll pick up his 4th point of the ball game. Out on top for the Royals is JT. JT to Verwink. Verwink's bounce pass inside. Back out on top to Hagen. Hagen drives, and it's bad pass. Did not connect with JT Schlafer, and the Royals will take over. And coming in for the Royals will be number 14, Ron Board. Bringing it across for is Vanderhoff. Going one-on-one with Nystrom. Pass out to three-pointer by Foster. As he's starting to find his range. He feels a little more comfortable out there than he did for the last 3-4 weeks. Hagen over to Nystrom. Nystrom looking for an open man. being guarded by Bruserwitz. Out on top to Lieberg, to JT, to Hagen, to Board. Board looking for an open man. Gets it to Nystrom. Nystrom to his left, passes off to JT. JT goes to the right, spin. And a three-point shot, and way high off the backboard was Owen Hagen's shot. No good. Tigers with the rebound. Driving to his right, and going up is Vanderhoff, and he is fouled. And he is fouled by Nystrom. That is his first personal foul. And going to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line will be Brooks Vanderhoff. And Brooks is 1 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one up, no good.
Spindler and Oswald checking in.
I know that does not please Coach Kurt Schmidt on the free throw shooting there, as I know we talked to him after the Stanley Boyd game, and he was not too happy with his team's free throw shooting. Vanderhoff does hit the second, and he's got 6 points on the night. Out on top to Oswald. Oswald to Nystrom. Nystrom thinking about the three. Takes the dribble to his left. Now passes back off to Lieberg. Lieberg to Oswald. Oswald looking for an open man. Out to Nystrom out on top. Passes to Lieberg. Lieberg trying to find an open man. JT trying to get open, but being guarded very well by Bruserwitz. JT goes to his left. And I'm surprised, very close to it. Should have been a 5-second call there. And the shot is up and good by Lieberg. And Lieberg will go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. Spindler with the foul, and that is his first personal foul. And team first.
Checking in for Stratford.
Let's see. Chapel now in, and Wrench is in, and Brady Berg now in for the Stratford Tigers. And going to Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Chase Lieberg to try to make a 3-point play, and he does. And Lieberg now with 5 points on the evening. Bruserwitz going one-on-one with JT, bringing the ball up to Wrench. Wrench to his left, to Spindlers. Spindler being closely guarded by Oswald. Spindler driving the lane, up with the right hand, good! And Spindler now with 5 on the evening. JT bringing it up, being guarded by Chapel. To Oswald. Oswald into Verwink. Verwink up with a shot and good. Little runner in the lane there as Parker Verwink with 6 points on the night. Bruserwitz going one-on-one with JT. Chapel with the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Spindler. Spindler up with a shot, good. And Spindler now with 7 on the night. Great offensive board by Spindler. It's tough on the boards tonight. He's getting a second chance points for the Stratford Tigers. JT out on top to Verwink. JT setting the pick. Passes off to Oswald. Over to Lieberg. Lieberg to his left. To JT. JT looking for someone. Stop dribble, double team. Knocked by Berg into the hands of Nystrom. 3-point shot, good by J.J. Oswald. So Oswald picks up his second 3-pointer of the night. He's got 6. It's 38-26. Stratford up by 12. Stratford, one of the top defensive teams in the Marewood Conference this year, as they are giving up 43.7 points a ball game. Three-pointer, good by Chapel, as Chapel hits one from downtown. And Royals are going to call a timeout. They've seen enough here. They want to talk about it. They're down by 15, so we're going to take a little break here, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Dealers True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
And we're back here at Stratford, 41-26. Stratford up by 15. Royals with the ball. Verwink looking for an open man. Gets it to Nystrom out on top. Drives to his left. To Verwink. To Lieberg. Lieberg up with a shot. Verwink up with a shot. And Parker Verwink with 8 points tonight. Vanderhoff tried to pass inside to Spindler and knocked down and stolen by the Royals. JT with the spin move. Jumper, good. Little 5-foot fadeaway jumper by JT. Gives him 11 on the night. And the Tigers are going to take a 30-second timeout, and so we're going to take one also brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Quality Auto Body and Framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. So the Tigers were up by 15 no more than a minute and a half ago. They are only up by 11 now, as the Royals are starting to come back here. Nystrom putting pressure on, as Vanderhoff brings it across. Inside to Chapel, and Chapel is fouled. And he's going to be fouled by Verwink. That's Verwink's first personal. And Chapel's going to go to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location at Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And Chapel hits the first one. And Alec lands up hitting the second one also. He's got 9 on the night. We'll look at some of the season highs for some of these guys here tonight. Alec's best game so far this year has been 13. He had in a ball game earlier in the season. And stolen away by Vanderhoff, as a pass was intended to Verwink. Foster with a 3, good for the corner. as he's hit 3 threes tonight. Foster's feeling it from the threes. JT passes to Oswald. Oswald back over to Verwink. Verwink bounce pass, and we're going to have a jump ball as Bruzowitz got his hand in there, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Stratford Tigers. And we're going to call that jump ball courtesy of the Hearing House. The Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today at Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a Hearing House. Vanderhoff for the pass inside to Shaner. Good! Shaner picks up his 4th point of the night. Great give and go. As Tigers have built their lead back up now to 18. And a pass taken away by Foster and knocked away, but Shaner picks it up. Passes off to Bruzowitz. Bruzowitz against JT. Vanderhoff's inside. Thread the needle. Yes, the Chapel. Wow. Chapel in double figures tonight. And off the fingertips of the Assumption Royals, and it's going to be Stratford's ball with 9:15, and Stratford up by 20. Leaving the game for the Royals is Parker Verwink, as Vanderhoff brings the ball up, going up one-on-one against with Nystrom. Bruzowitz. Vanderhoff for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Ron Board, and passes off to Lieberg, and he brings it across the timeline. Both Bruzowitz and JT pretty quiet here in the second half, but the rest of the team for Stratford coming up big scoring-wise. JT pass inside to Lieberg. Lieberg
Falls on number 2, Chapel.
and fouls on Chapel, his 2nd personal foul. Correction, his 1st personal foul. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line for the Royals is Chase Lieberg. And Lieberg,
for the Tigers, and Hagen back in for the Royals.
Hagen back in for the Royals, and in for the Tigers is Caleb Wrench and Riley Spindler. As Chase Lieberg will try to connect for the 2nd one. A lot of games on Zaleski Sports tonight. In fact, we're going to tie that world record tonight, as we've got 16 ball games on the network tonight that we are broadcasting. So, and Chase completes both of them. He picks up 2. Bruzowitz bringing it across. Spindler with the 3. Good! Whoa! I thought it was going to hit the back of the rim and fall back the other way, and he comes through with a big 3 for Riley Spindler. He's having a night. He's got 10. And we've got a loose ball, and we've got a foul. And we're going to see who the foul is on. And Chapel picks up his 2nd personal foul. Chapel having a great night with 11 points tonight. Inside to Lieberg, and good, and 1.
Lieberg for 2 plus the foul.
Lieberg picks up his 3rd basket of the night. He's got 9. And the foul is on Caleb Wrench, and that's his 3rd. And we'll see if Chase Lieberg can go to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line and make it a 3-point play. And it's up and off the front of the rim, no good. And Chapel with the rebound. Bringing across is Bruzowitz, who has not scored here in the second half. He had 10 in the first half, but his team has been coming through Chapel. the corner. Back out on the Brusewitz. To Chapel. Chapel driving baseline. Out on top to Spindler. Spindler thought about the three. Passes off to Wrench. Wrench drives. Back out to Brusewitz. To Chapel. To Spindler. Spindler goes to his right. Goes up off the backboard. Good too. Great night by Riley Spindler. He's got 12. We'll see what his best ball game is this year. Way long three off the back of the rim by Nystrom. No good. And going into and Nystrom again from three. Good this time. As Nystrom picks up his first basket tonight, a three-pointer, 55-37 with 6:40 left. And Stratford's going to turn the ball over, and coming in for is Vanderhoff and Foster coming in for the Royals. Coming in is Parker Verwink. Let's see. Spindler he's got 12 tonight. His season high is 14, so he's only 2 points away from his season high. Pass inside to Verwink. Double teamed. Verwink though up with the shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Brusewitz. Brusewitz going one-on-one with JT. To Vanderhoff. To Shaner. To Spindler. Over to Brusewitz. To Foster. To Vanderhoff. To Spindler. Just playing catch, running some clock. Just looking for an opening. Foster to Spindler. Spindler driving. Drives lane. Good! As Spindler ties his career high of 14 tonight. Verwink, as Foster puts pressure on him, gets the ball out. Out on top to Nystrom. To JT. JT goes left. Passes off to Hagan. Hagan with the three. Good! As Owen Hagan hits his first bucket of the night and makes it a three-pointer. And Stratford up by 17. And with the runner by Vanderhoff, no good. Nystrom. Again, Hagan off the rim, no good. Battle for the ball. And they're going to say it's off of Brusewitz as JT and Drew were battling there for that loose ball. And we are going to have a timeout. And they're saying a full timeout. So we'll be right back. And tonight's game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, we're back here at Stratford, where Stratford's up 57-40 with, we're not quite sure, the clock's still running here on the timeout. But Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. And Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't just working just right, and needs an adjustment, stop and see them on County M in Stratford. Give them a call or like them on Facebook. We've got 4:50 left in this contest. Royals with the ball. JT out on the right-hand side, dribbles to his left, passes off to Verwink. Verwink and into the hands of Foster and bounced out right into the hands of the Royal, and a pass to Nystrom goes right through his hands. Take that first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or being the design of your new customized home from Stratford. And driving the lane, no good. Chapel with the shot, good, and one. And Alec having a heck of a second half here. And a foul is on Verwink, his second. And Alec Chapel having an outstanding game with Spindler also tying his career or season high. And Chapel completes the three-point play. Chapel with 14 tonight. And he is, I think, just off his underneath. And reverse layup, good by Trey France. And he gets his first bucket of the night. And the Tigers are going to take a timeout. And so we're going to take one also. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
We're back here at Stratford, where Stratford is up 60-42. And yes, I just checked. Alec Chapel, his season high is 13. He's got 14 tonight, so he's got a season high. And Riley Spindler having an outstanding ball game also, as he has tied his season high of 14 points. So great second half by both of them. Bruzewitz across the timeline, passes off to Chapel, to Vanderhoff, to Shaner, to Spindler, to Bruzewitz. Running clock here. Running some time off. 3:40 left in this contest. Tigers up by 18. And Chapel up good! Wow, great shot as Chapel goes to the hole and puts in two, as he's got 16 on the night, leading the Tigers in scoring. Driving the lane, dishing off, and stolen away is Vanderhoff. Chapel going up, and finger roll, beautiful, as Alec Chapel with a great second half. He's got 16 here in the second half. JT goes in and scores. That is his third basket here in the second half. He's got 13 on the night. Bruzewitz out to Spindler out on top. To Shaner, back to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz being cautioned. Shaner being closely guarded. Vanderhoff being guarded by JT. And knocked out of Shainer's hands is knocking out. Was Oswald. And coming in is Foster for the Stratford Tigers. And Shainer comes out. Or not, correction, he did not. Shainer goes in with the basket as Foster found him wide open. As Shainer's got 6 on the night. Driving the lane, up and good. For the Royals is Owen Hagan as he has 5 on the night. Bruzewicz was having a little problem, but gets it across the timeline. To Vanderhoff, back over to Bruzewicz. We're at 1:55. Coach Schmidt says spread it out. Pass it around to Foster. Foster drives the lane, up, good. And Foster gets his 8th point of the second half, 11 for the ball game. As we will be talking to a couple maybe players of the game and also Coach Schmidt after the ball game on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Bruzewicz and JT's going to foul. And a foul on JT. Grabs Drew by the wrist, his 3rd personal foul. As they're going to bring in a new crew, JT going out and Nystrom going out. And they're bringing in 4 new ball players for the Assumption Royals. We'll see if we can get the numbers here. 22, that's James Bilderback. Number 24.
Number 14, Will Kraus.
Let's see. 21 is Trey France. 32 is Siler Schill. Let's see. 14 is Ron Board. Number 10 is Braxton Steinert. And for the Tigers, number 14, that would be Will Kraus. 34 is Drake V. Aschenbrenner. 32 is Jack Remus. 14 is, like I said, Will Kraus. 24 is Ryan Christofferson. And I think I've got everybody here. But getting some playing time here for the Stratford Tigers. So number 15, that would be Thomas Bangert in for the Stratford Tigers. As the Tigers are controlling the ball here, just running some clock. And going up with a shot and off the back of the rim is number 24. That's Ryan Christofferson. And he's going to get himself in the book as he picks up a first personal foul. And that will be the team 5th. As the Tigers, who defensive-wise is giving up 43.7 points a ball game. They're just 3 points off that mark as they've given up 46 here in tonight's contest. Another great defensive showing by the Stratford Tigers, and being called for traveling by the Royals is number 21, Trey France. We've got 28 ticks of the clock left here as Stratford Tigers bring the ball across the timeline. Pass by Perez, who's in the ball game now, and shot taken by Christofferson is off to the right, and rebound taken by the Royals. And 3-point shot taken by number 10 off the front of the rim. That would be taken by Steinert, and the Stratford Tigers will come up with their 11th win and increase their record to 6-1 in conference, 11-1 overall. And with a 68-46 victory over the Assumption Catholic Royals. How much useless knowledge do you have? Play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. You can win prizes. Bring your friends. The fun starts at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. It's Trivia Night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. And coming up will be the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, and or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll be right back with head coach Kurt Schmidt and possibly a couple players of the game that we will have also here at Zaleski Sports, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate,
Call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today. Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
We're back here at Stratford, where the Stratford Tigers boys team very convincingly 66-46 victory this evening against the Assumption Royals. And with me is head coach Kurt Schmidt. And Kurt, another fine defensive outing by your ball club. I know going back since that marathon loss that you had gone on a 6-game winning streak, and your defensive average has been 38 points a ball game, and but your defense was outstanding again tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. We got a little foul trouble with two of our players in the first half, so we didn't sub as much, and I noticed we got a lot more tired at the end of the first half. We were standing up a little bit more, and they started attacking us around the basket with post feeds and trying to attack us, underneath a little bit more behind the defense, and just stuff you got to keep working on is maintaining vision all the time. And but I was very proud of how well we did when Schlafer had the ball and when Nystrom had the ball. And we did a really nice job of, at the end, Schlafer started to get some drives, and at the end, when a little slower on our rotations and all that stuff. But I was happy with the defense. Yeah,
Defense on JT, just an outstanding job. I mean, I see where you switched off and on with Drew and a little bit with Jet also, and a little bit with Alec, back and forth. And But we had two of the premier ball players here in the Merriweather South with Drew and JT going against each other out there. It was a great battle between those two.
Yeah, it was. And JT is arguably, one of the most talented players, in my opinion, guard-wise, in our conference. One of the most. But there's a few that are pretty good. And he's a handful. He's quick. He finishes well, and you saw him on the three-pointer he had. It didn't take much to get that off. It was lightning quick, and by the time you looked to see, it was gone. But I thought, again, our defense did an excellent job of helping and just trying to contain him the best that we possibly could tonight.
I know Drew started out a little hot in the first half, 10 points, but the second half, the rest of the ball club, Drew was held scoreless in the second half. But, cranking it up on the second half was Alec and also Riley. And we're going to have them here, both of them here in a little bit here. But Alec with 18 tonight, his season high, and Riley with tying his season high with 14 with him coming off the bench.
Yep, they did an outstanding job. It was a great team effort, and I'm real proud of the guys.
Well, I know you got a big one Friday night. You're going to Auburndale. It's a tough place to play in, and I know Chad's going to have his ball club ready. Ryan just checked a little while ago. There was, I think, like a minute and a half left, and it was tied at 50.
Somebody told me.
And it's going to be a dogfight Friday night.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be good high school basketball game.
All right. So good luck Friday night, Kurt, and we'll see you next week. And we'll get the other boys up here.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. We'll take Riley first, and then Alec after that. We're going to have Riley Spindler, as I mentioned. Riley with 14 points in the second half, in the ball game, tying his season high, and he had 11 in the second half. And between you and Alec, you guys just lit it up here in the second half.
Yeah, coach really had us with a good game plan, and he said play with no fear, and we took it to him tonight.
I know Drew only had, he had 10 points in the first half, and then all of a sudden, you banged a couple in there from downtown, and Alec just controlled everything inside tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Al's going to end up getting surgery next Wednesday, and he's our biggest rebounder and really our toughness guy, and we're going to miss him, but we got to find a way to get around it and win some more games.
All right. I'm going to bring Alec up here, and then we'll get you guys together for in the house in just a little bit here. Alec, if you want to come up. We're going to have Alec Chapel coming up, and I'm finally I'm getting your last name right. After the football season and the basketball season here, and I understand you're going to have a little rough time. You're going to be going through a surgery. I've gone through it, and Riley's gone through it also. So I mean, you can bounce on both of us, on how to get this thing back in shape. But I understand you're going to UW Eau Claire next year to play some football over there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Football is my favorite sport, but it sucks missing basketball the rest of the season here.
But you'll be there for support. I know dang well you will. But outstanding ball game tonight. You just controlled everything in the second half here. You came up with 18 points, topping your season high, and coming up with 16 points in the second half. I mean, you picked up a lot of garbage and a lot of rebound fouls or shots also. And you went 3 for 3 at the free throw line tonight also.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm shooting like 40% from the free throw line, so that was nice. Yeah.
I know they're going to miss you with having that shoulder surgery, but you've had an outstanding career here at Stratford, and they're going to miss you. But you're going to get 2 more ball games in, and you can show your best Friday night against Auburndale. In fact, both you guys, you got a tough Auburndale team coming in. They were tied 50-50 with Marathon with about a minute and a half left. So, but it'll be a good ball game Friday night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can show them what's up over there.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put both of you in the house together here, and you know how this is done. You guys have done it before. So I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Alec Chapel.
I'm Riley Spindler.
And we're in the house.
Thanks, fellas. Good luck Friday night. Thank you. You betcha. Final scoring of tonight, and with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show for the Stratford Tigers, who improved their conference record now to 6-1 on the season, 11-1 overall. Caleb Wrench with 3. Alec Chapel led the way with 18 points. Jet Shaner with 6. Drew Bruzowitz with 10 in double figures, all that coming in the first half. Riley Spindler with 14, tying his season high. And Brooks Vanderhoff with 6, and Caden Foster hitting 3 3-pointers and a basket for 11. For the Assumption Royals, whose conference record now falls to 3-4 on the season and 4-9 overall. And Logan Nystrom had 3. Owen Hagan had 5. Chase Lieberg had 9. J.J. Oswald with 6. Trey France 2. Parker Verwink with 8 points tonight. And leading the way, J.T. Schleifer, very, very good ball player, leading the way for the Assumption Royals with 13 points. So for Ryan Rasmussen, I'm Michael Steinwegner, and we will be in Auburndale Thursday night for the Stratford-Auburndale girls game. Should be a great battle, as Stratford won the last time here at Stratford by 20. But Auburndale girls have been cruising right along also, so it should be a good ball game Tuesday night or Thursday night. And we want to thank all you fans for watching also all season long. So again, for Ryan Rasmussen, I'm Mike Steinwegner. We'll see you Thursday night, and have a nice evening. Bye now.